Hey Hoopers, it's Deanne Love here, and today I want to show you a really pretty twin flow sequence. So you are going to need two hoops that are a similar size that you really like to use on and off your body. Today I am using Polypro hoops from Super Hooper that I absolutely love. They're fairly lightweight on the body, but they're beautiful to use in the hands. So this kind of flow session or flow sequence with the twins is really going to amp up your coordination off your body and on your body. So it's really good even if you're feeling like it's a little bit tricky when you do move onto your body. It's really good to push through that and strengthen it. Let's break this down into little sections and then we'll float through it. So remembering that I like to flow to the left, so you may need to swap out or reverse or change some pieces, but I also want to remind you that this flow session came out of an experiment that I was just doing hooping with twins. So anything is possible and you can move through in any way that you like. So I like to start with my hoops out to the side and my palms down, and turning to the left I raise my right arm up, so I'm creating this halo above my head, and you can stay here for a while. This is quite a beautiful pose. You could bring the hoop down nice and low. You may even join them here for a little while if you like, but let's not get too far off into other experiments. And then what you might like to practice is just leaving the bottom hoop away for now, but bringing the top hoop from a halo up above your head and your body, and then swishing it down and onto your chest. So you're going to push it in. Now your hand is in quite an awkward position, so you really need to get used to using your thumb and other parts of your hand, and this is really cool for improving all elements of your hoop dance. So as you come around, being mindful that you have another hoop down here, you're going to bring the hoop to touch. For me, it's my right side shoulder, and spinning or sustained spinning around to the left, you're going to push in towards your chest. So you can try that a few times, just moving around, raising up into a halo, bringing the hoop on and pushing towards the chest. Now I definitely use lots of movement in my chest and my shoulders and my back to make sure that as soon as the hoop connects with my body, that my body is in action to keep the hoop going. Now that move or transition in itself is a really beautiful move, and you may just like to stay here for a little while. Once you are ready to move on, and notice that I'm turning in a circle, making myself nice and dizzy, you are going to take this bottom hoop, your knuckles are down, take this bottom hoop around the back of your body. Now at this point, it gets a little tricky. This top hoop is definitely going to fall down if you don't coordinate moving your upper body and passing with your hands. So that is going to get everything working, but you can totally do it. So you have dropped the hoop off with your right hand, and you're taking the bottom hoop around and giving it to the right hand. So you've passed it behind the back, and now it's in your right hand. At this point, your left hand is going to come up and out and grab. So it's physically holding onto this hoop. And because you're sustained spinning or you're turning in a circle, you'll create this stall effect. So actually none of the hoop is touching your body. You're now using hand and arm strength and momentum with your spiral dance to keep the hoop floating. At that point, you're holding on with your left hand. If you've been turning to the left, your right hoop on your right hand is underneath. So you are going to pull that hoop up, and hopefully it comes through, and kind of at the same time, you're going to fling, push, propel this hoop onto your body. And I really like to take my arm out at that point. Then you have this guy up above you. You could always bring your hand in to give you some stability, or you could simply do a thumb, forefinger, and now you're spinning on the body and in the hand. So have you got your two hoops? Let's try this together. If there's any moment where you feel like you're kind of losing control of your hoops, just move into your dance and play. And if you need to stop me and rewind, well, that is totally cool too. Now this is a sustained spinning or a floating move, so once you get over the kind of nitty-gritty of where to put the hand and how to move the body, then I want you to try to float and flow with this, and it will feel really beautiful, I promise. So let's go. We've got both palms going down, raising one hand up to the sky and dropping the hoop, giving it a little bit of push onto the shoulders. taking the bottom hoop around the back of the body, and as you do that, the hand that is not doing anything right now is going to come up and out and hold. Stall that top hoop, draw the bottom one up, and now push the hoop onto the body, and then it's your choice. You can come here and just stabilize for a while, or you can simply go straight into a spin. Did you enjoy that twin flow session? It really is a beautiful one, and it's definitely one that I like to go back to time and time again. The cool thing is that you can really make that into your own, because there are so many pockets of space where you could find other moves and grooves that you really like to do and put them in between those moves that I just showed you then. I would love to see your take on that twin flow session, and I absolutely appreciate it when you come on over to the HoopLovers.tv blog or to the Hoop Lovers Facebook page and share your videos. They are absolutely stunning. So if you enjoyed this twin flow session with grace and sustained spinning, then you know what to do. Share it with all of your friends so that they can amp up their super hooper powers. And if you would love little love letters in your inbox every single week with new tutorials, then all you need to do is head on over to hooplovers.com and sign up.